This is another Big Brother 27 live feed update. Comment, like, and subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subs. Now, let's begin. Apparently, this dim-witted cast has revealed that they want Rachel in jury. Yes, a number of people have been going around talking about who they want in jury. Amy and Ashley's had these talks. Vince and Zach. Vince, Zach, and Morgan. Jimmy and Morgan. And they all have concluded because they don't want emotional or bitter juries, they want Rachel. You know, the person that's not emotional or vindictive at all based on her 2 seasons. Clearly, these people haven't watched the show, or it's just another example of blatant production interference. It's either that or these people are just that dumb. But anyway, I've already stated before the season started that she's going to make it at least to final 6. So there's that. Now we have Vince, who was speaking with Jimmy, and then later on Catherine, who's apparently still targeting Ashley because he proposed that Ashley might be the one with the third power that no one knows about outside of Morgan. And apparently Ashley, funny enough, now knows who has the power because she was snooping and overheard Mickey talking to Morgan about it. And so now Ashley knows Mickey has it, and she let Amy know. And so far, it's still between now Ashley, Amy, and Morgan. This is the reason why Mickey should have just kept it to herself. So anyway, but Vince, he's thinking Ashley has it. You know, he's telling this to Jimmy and he's telling this to Catherine, who was just so excited to talk more crap about Ashley. You know, and even though this heat is sort of getting back to Ashley again, you know, her becoming a target to a number of people because Morgan was included in that, who shouldn't be going to jury, Ashley being one of them. Again, she's a POC woman, you know, so in a way, she's more protected than Rachel, so nothing's going to come of it. If anything, it's going to just end up with maybe Vince or Morgan ending up pre-jury. You know, more so Vince than Morgan right now because it seems like another thing they're aiming for is all women plus Jimmy into jury. And speaking of that, Rachel, targeting one of the women, she was in a conversation with like the HOH room. There was like Jimmy and most of the women. And she asked in front of everyone whether or not Catherine was into RYLIE. Because as we know, Rachel has talked about purposely trying to put a showman's target on to people. They showed that, they highlighted that in one of the episodes that have aired. And so her asking Catherine that was to put a target on her. You know, and, you know, Catherine denied that she was into RYLIE. And then Rachel responded back, well, she said she wasn't into RYLIE and said that RYLIE wasn't really into her like that. And then Rachel responded by saying, well, RYLIE literally told me he's into you. So again, that was just a clear attempt of her trying to put a target on their back, so showman's target. And then later on, we did get a conversation between Catherine and RYLIE where Catherine called Rachel a shit stirrer. But of course, that was one of the things that was censored by the live feeds. You know, and a lot of conversations are censored. And the way that they do it, they don't just go to "we'll be right back" screen all the time. They'll just switch from the conversation, just abruptly in the middle of it, switch and put all 4 cameras onto one room where no game talk is happening. And in some cases, no talking is happening. That's something that I've noticed. We're in the middle of a conversation, they keep switching. Like even when Rachel started to mention the mastermind, they switched from her talking about it. Probably because she revealed a lot of detail that she shouldn't know, being a house guest in the house. So, yeah, I mean, they're just blatant and shameless with their intervention here. And that's why inevitably they're going to kill off the live feeds, because they don't even want to hear the conversation, let alone address it, which of course they never do. But yeah, it's just pathetic, man. You know, and it really does make it not fun to watch from a game of strategy standpoint. Now, you know, the relationship drama that you still get, that's the only thing that you can really hold on to be entertained by, because it's made crystal clear post Big Brother 22, CBS Big Brother has zero interest into keeping the integrity of the game. I mean, that's just been blatantly thrown out the window. But anyway, I think the veto players were recently picked. Ultimately, we'll see if things can be made slightly interesting with Keanu and Kelly both successfully using their powers so they can get off the bot. And yeah. But again, it just all depends on what production wants.